let's not waste any time and get right into it today with Zatsupachi presenting the Yggdrasil. It's Ace Sparks' least favorite level. It's Angel's least favorite level. And you know what? It's also my least favorite level for reasons that are going to become obvious as we go about things today. Whew, here we go. Like the music? The background's kind of neat. Foreground's kind of neat. Not a little confusing, but it works. Let's go meet our challengers. I'm gonna say right now, I'm not scrolling through the text. It's just going this fast. These are our enemies for the day. It's Crater, it's Cream, it's Kachona. They're basically saying that we need to go to 3 separate points of the stage and take them down. Kind of interesting. Getting to them is going to be the fun part today. Although I can say that once we get to them, that's also going to be fun. Thankfully, that long conversation does not keep repeating itself every time we enter the level. A choice of 2 ways to go at first, and I chose green because I like blue better, wanted to save my favorite color for last here. Probably a good thing, because the green path is definitely the easier of the 2, at least to me anyway. And it's still a little dangerous. That's a pit right below us in that previous room. But here, there is no way we're making that jump. So guess what? Even though it was a pit in the last room, this time around, when we fall, we get our other gimmick here with the wraparound screen. It's definitely confusing, and I wish it would have been introduced better. Also, I have no idea why I'm trying to rush this without knowledge of the stage. Oh my goodness. Whew, that was a close call. Really? Yeah, really. Oh boy. Yeah, Mega, I know. Oh, the fun's just getting started here. Like I said, at least we don't have to go through that conversation again, so that's a plus. Let's see if we can do that room better this time. Or we could just bonk our head and miss a jump. Can we just get back here? Thank you. There you go. I figured that's how I'd handle stages where things go wrong a lot. No reason to keep showing the beginning of the stage anyway. And I almost jumped right on the spikes. That is crazy. Here's our checkpoint, or at least one of them anyway. Now this screen also has a wraparound gimmick, but man, that's a lot to take in. So I'm like right here I should have fell through the floor because, okay. It's one of those things that's really complicated to get it wrapped around in your skull, even though the screen wraps around, at least at first. And I'm still gonna do this wrong this first time. I got super lucky here, because I don't know how I teleported up there, but I'll take it. I will definitely take it. I will take it. Gonna just stay up top here and meet Toho Joe. He goes down faster than most Joes, but look at how many bullets he fires out. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. And now the crazy kid did that. We are already almost at half health just by taking 2 hits there. Another thing this stage has going for it is that the enemies deal so much damage. Oops, I'm doomed. Yep. Well, let's try that again. Maybe a little better this time. Can I make this jump? There we go. It's just amazing how this level just wants you gone in so many ways. And remember, this is just the green path. We've still got the other 2 to go. And I said this was the easiest of the 3. At least to me, anyway. Obviously here, well, obviously. Below us is a pit. No wraparound this time. I think I got it. What I want to do is not even mess around and just hang up top. And this time around, I was right. And this way will lead us on out of here. Be careful not to make any quick moves here, or that will probably get you. Okay. Here we have ourselves another checkpoint room, thankfully. Because once we jump down, wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Guess we were supposed to fall down the left side there. Although I guess if we fell down the right side, it would have been easier. That's depending if we could actually do it. I don't trust myself at this point. Man, just watching this level again is making me just completely tired. You have to do a crazy jump there, and then look at this. This is a pit again below us, no wraparound gimmick. So, uh-oh. I cannot believe I salvaged that, but I am so glad I did. Because without it, I'd be in a lot of trouble with little super arrow left. Nope. Can't grab E, thanks, Mega. Now then, what I was trying to say about the song right now is that while this song's apparently from Valkyrie Profile, I usually associate it with Star Ocean and the Cave of Trials. And this is definitely, well, not so much a cave, but it definitely has trials, and that is cruel. Although, again, we're in checkpoint room, so even if you drop on those spikes, it's okay. Our first challenger, at least I think it's Cream. It could be Cream. Can you tell what the issue is with this boss fight? If you said that she jumps around like crazy and you have no idea what she's doing, you would be correct. Just like the stage itself, this gets out of hand very quickly. I mean, I've almost got her beat, but no. Oh, and I want you to look at that hammer attack. That's something to keep in mind. She only does that when she loses about half her health. It's gonna be something. Because I guarantee you I will get hit by it at some point. It's like I got the right idea with this boss. She's not too bad. I mean, she's one of the hardest ones I've fought to this point anyway. Easily the hardest one I've fought to this point. Oh boy. Okay. Wow, that was something. Let's see if we can't scrap together a W here. I was honestly thinking about using special weapons at this point. That's how hard this fight is to me. Just look at what she does. It's just, you have no idea when she's going to attack or what she's going to do. And then you also have to be ready because now she's at the point where she's going to use that hammer attack. And by the way, she's invincible when she's doing it, so you can't even hit her then. Thankfully, we finally scraped together a W. My goodness. And by the way, that is route 1 of 3. Well, 2 to go. This time around, we are going to take the blue path, and we might as well. Well, if the green path was disappearing blocks, what's another gimmick that you think is kind of annoying when it comes to Mega Man games? I'll give you 2 seconds to think about this. And yes, those lasers are one-hit kill. And if you don't hurry and take out this Toho Joe, lasers will come in from the top and right sides of the screen. And they will get you. And now we've got the wraparound gimmick mixed with the Quickman lasers. Yeah, this is a little on the confusing side. Once we get up these ladders, hopefully, because those could easily get you, here's a checkpoint. Now this gets a little confusing here, because guess what? Some of these pits are, well, pits, but one of them is a wraparound screen, and you can't go back, at least not from there. You can go back from both of these ladders, though, and honestly, what I should have done is use the middle ladder. I don't think I ever do that. So, let's see if we can outrun these lasers. We bonked our head on the ceiling, and then we slowed down, so... Not there, man. Not there. Yeah, that's about how I expected it to go. Again, I don't know why I'm looping around there. I really wish I would have used the middle ladder, because that is what you're supposed to do. Although I have another idea in mind. I kind of wanted to see why to go this way, and there you go. And then I'm like, okay, that's got to be a pit. It is. The good thing about watching other people's runs is that I now know what are pits and what aren't pits in this level, because, you know what? That's not really clear when you first play this stage. At all. Or ever. And again, these enemies just deal so much damage. One other thing I'm going to say right now is that if you do not take the blue and green paths before trying to go to the pink one, you will not like the end result, because the pink gate will be locked until you complete the other two routes. Once again, that little gap there is a pit. Do not jump in it. I think you're supposed to jump past the spikes here and loop around like that, but this is much smarter. Well, okay. It's much smarter if you get it right. Once again, I must say, this level is very exhausting to just watch. Imagine if you were playing it. I'm not sure if I edited out one run where I actually got the Yasichi yet or not. Because, spoilers, this part's kind of... kind of hard. I have no idea what I'm doing, but to be fair, do you have any idea what we're supposed to be doing here? I mean, if you really want to know how to get to that ladder at the bottom, you have to jump up. It's just, I don't even know if I can explain it. I hope we see that room again so I can tell you how to do it. In fact, I know we're going to see it because this room's going to get me because I hesitated. And he who hesitates gets hit by a laser. Ah, here we go. Let's get that Yasichi, because I'm kind of needing it at this point to fill up my flash stopper. And I'm like, well, how do I get back up there? Forget it. This is, definitely a level. And just a part of one. I like at this point, I'm just like, whatever, hit me. Let's just go. This level is very demoralizing at times. Okay, I am going to get a chance to explain how this one part works. What you're supposed to do is jump right above where the crazy cannon is to the right, and you grab on to the ladder by pressing up, because the screen wraps around there. I never do that and just kept using flash stopper. It's kind of tricky, that's for sure. Almost made the mistake of jumping there. Also, if you don't jump through there, you will get one hit killed by a weird glitch this game engine has. It thinks you, like, merged into the wall or something like that. To be able to explain this, you just have to see it for yourself. And you will see it in a couple other levels, just not this one. Well, there's a glitch. Okay, yeah. Sheesh. And if you thought that laser part of the level was rough, just wait until we step through this gate. Crater here channels his best Zero from X2 and X5. And he hits like a freaking tank. If he gets you with the sword slice at close range, that's half your health. If he hits you with the fireballs, that's a quarter of your health. If he hits you with the ground pound part of his fist there, that is half your health. If he hits you with the energy beam slash, I think that's also a quarter of your health. So, yeah, this one. If you thought Cream was hard, Crater is basically that times 2. Because he also has the unpredictability. Oh, and by the way, when he's doing those sword slashes, he's invincible. Yeah, I think we're about ready to have ourselves a musical failure montage, so I'm gonna step aside and you can watch. Wow, yeah, I forgot about that. He also has that wide energy beam thing that he does as a critical attack. Also a one-hit kill. Believe me when I say that I thought I had that fight won until I got hit by that. That hurt, because what I edited out after that was another 8 failed runs against this guy. And at this point, I have given up my Buster-only strategy against him. No, we are going to take him down with his 2 weaknesses, Triple Blade and Slash Claw. Goodbye, good riddance. That's 2. Thankfully, we can just jump right to it, although I had to go through either the green or the blue route. I totally chose the green. Totally chose the green route. Because this time, you have to go and pick one of the ways here. Needless to say, the green route is way safer. A lot less nonsense to deal with, at least in my opinion. Although this is kind of annoying. So let's just pull out Super Arrow and get on through. And more wraparound shenanigans. That stops here, though. But what doesn't stop is now the pink area's problem. Weapon spam from very much everywhere. It is the shortest route, but my goodness, is it very tough to get through this. I'm not even going to edit anything out here. Just going to show you how hard it is. You want to just bum rush this? Let's see how it goes. Nope. You get hit before you can even see it coming. And you might think, well, okay, that didn't work. Maybe if we use Jewel's Satellite, you know, that can stop shots. There are so many shots that it gets through. Even if I didn't get hit by that bunny there and the Jewel Satellite went away, no, it doesn't matter. Those shots will get through the satellite and you will get hit and you will fall in the pit. At this point, I'm just so glad I got rid of that crazy cannon. At least these are not single block jumps. That would have just made this place just unbelievably ridiculous. It's like I can handle some of this stuff, but man, this is just nuts. Yeah, there you go. What you really want to do is just get up top. Either rush coil it or Sakugarne. No doubt about it. And I'm still taking so many hits just trying to get out of here. But we are so close to the boss. The reason I went up here is because the green path is the lower one, so I figure, okay, they meet up like this. If you go left, there's a giant portal. I think it takes you back to the start, and oh my goodness, I just barely made it in time. So glad I did, though, because now we are almost at the end of this excruciating, painful level. Kachona is thankfully the easiest of the bosses here. But she also has some issues because she goes invincible the most. And her little needle attack, you might have just seen me get hit by it. That restores her health by like 5 or 6 bars every time she hits you with it. And she loves spamming it. Still, okay, just 2 losses. That's not that bad. We are going to win this time, I guarantee it. I mean, I have so much to say about this level, but let's finish the fight first, and then I'm just going to pause the recording so I can gather myself while I talk over the end. That needle spray is really the only attack of hers in this fight you have to watch out for. She has no instant kill move that I know of. The other thing you have to watch out is that sometimes she can actually hop out of the arena, and you'll have to press 2. I've seen that happen on a couple other runs. Obviously, the biggest problem with this fight is that she just goes invincible too much, and the fact that she spams her healing move, you know, it kind of gets annoying after a while. The only thing she's weak to is the Mega Buster, so don't even bother trying special weapons. Thankfully, she is easy as long as you avoid getting hit by that needle a ton. And she doesn't do too much damage, so if you want to E-tank it up, you know, go right ahead. There is no reward for going through this game without him. I guarantee you I'll be using him occasionally. Come on, one more good hit. Yeah, there we go. That one wasn't too bad, but I'm probably just saying that because I remember the other 2 so much more. Okay, the moment I teleported into that level, to the moment I teleported out for the last time, 43 minutes and 30 seconds. Yes, yes, that is pretty much my reaction to that level. Oh, man. Obviously, the level itself is just overkill from start to finish. Gimmicks are introduced that are tough to understand, and sometimes they go away depending on the screen, just like that wraparound gimmick mainly. I mean, the lasers come at you so fast you won't know what's coming. You think you're safe, you're never safe. The pink path, you have the enemy spam. It's just, you know, you got Toho Joe everywhere. I just... And then the bosses themselves, they destroy you too. I think the level creator himself apologized for this level after the fact. And even if he didn't, though, it's okay, you know. Again, I'm not really mad at the level. I was just, like, stunned at how crazy this one was. This level basically wants you to be a psychic and understand what works where and what doesn't work in other spots. And then it wants you to just have basically what feels like an RNG boss battle. That's pretty much my feelings on the stage. I am just so tired of watching this, but just imagine how I felt on October 10th when I played it. It's like this was my only level I played that day. I was just done after this. And now we end the Ace Spark comics with a big wall of text, and I think that's just fitting for this level here. Because you know what? Yeah, it's got a lot to talk about. Now, what I will say to you, Zatu, if you're watching this, is that you had good ideas. It's just the implementation of them just did not work at all. I like the disappearing blocks, I just didn't like them when it was over a bottomless pit. I like the wraparound gimmick, but I just wish it would have been explained better, especially at the start. It really needed some help at the start. The laser area I could have done without, and obviously the enemy spam, just tone it down just a bit. Same with the bosses. It's like you had creativity. And that's why this score is higher up for a lot of people, is they gave points to the creativity, not so much the actual playability part. Ah, man. It's just... it's amazing. Yeah, Ace Sparks pretty much said exactly what I said. It's been a while since I've read these comments, but yeah, he and I are pretty much on the same level, and this is why it is my least favorite stage. But again, you know, the creator of the stage, I'm pretty sure he apologized for it. I don't know why you'd apologize for it. You made it. I played it. I mean, I'm not going to be angry over it. It was a tiring experience. Just, again, take your ideas next time, tone them down, refine them, maybe just focus on one or two, because that just was a nightmare from start to finish. But it is over, and I am very happy for that. At least he also had the huge issue with Crater. I can't believe just how tough they were. It's like every time you thought you had it won, man. And none of these bosses ever did turn up in the arena. Just gonna say that right now. The Yggdrasil, ladies and gentlemen. That was a stage. I'll see you next time.